Hello, everybody. This is Valet Games. Today, we are going to be checking out a little bit of Nexomon Extinction. So, let's do basic story mode. Um,
Humans, and
I'll let this
Nexomon.
play.
Together we have thrived for many generations. Together we have risen against every odd and hardship. This world is built over millennia of friendship, loyalty, and love.
Sorry
And
if you hear the
that
stomping in the
is
background.
what
We've got
fools
construction
like to
going on
believe.
upstairs.
In times immemorial, the Nexomon had a merciless king. Omnicron was his accursed name. This monstrosity led his brethren into a grand crusade against all of mankind, and as such, the Nexamon Scourge tried to eradicate us into oblivion. We stood strong, and a group of brave
It's for
heroes found a way to outsmart
OC in the first
Omnicron
game.
by
This
taming
is
his own
2.
children and turning them against himself. We were able to slay the king of monsters and defy the wheel of fate. Victory was at our grasp. Omnicron's legacy is now barren, nothing but a sad whisper in the wind. Finally free from his shackles, the Nexomon had become our companions for life. Our world, our people, and our future were set towards a bright tomorrow.
Until they weren't.
But that day never came, for the true age of extinction has just
Yeah,
begun.
okay. Finally. I want to talk. Let me talk. If you guys watched my Kingdom of Amalur video I did earlier, I was saying I wanted to do something I had a bit more history with, experience with, so I could talk about it a bit more versus just things in general. But the first time I played Nexomon was I played it on my iPhone when it came out back in the day, and then when this came out, I was on the hype train for it. I picked up immediately. I was 19, 20, 19 or 20, I think. Because I was working at Costco. So I think I was around 19. Let's go with the classic. Let's be a girl. Um, anyways, I played it in my parents' basement when I was working at Costco. And I was one of the guys who, I was a morning stalker. I worked morning shifts. So this is kind of, it's dropping you in like midway and then we'll do a cut back. Um, but so I'd wake up at 3, 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning. So when I first started, it was during the COVID pandemic era. So everything opened an hour earlier. So we'd get there, I'd wake up at 3, get there 3:30, clock in at 4, and then you'd work, you know, your 5 or 8 hour shift. And I'd come home and play this, and then I'd fall asleep at like 7, and did that for a few days until I beat it. Um, it's around the same time I was playing Monster Hunter World. That was kind of my rotation for first month or two while I was starting there. Just my days of sleep deprivation and Monster Hunter and Nexomon too. But if you've never played this, it's, a monster catching game, kind of in the vein of the old school Game Boy era Pokemons. It is a bit grindy. It is a bit level gatey. But it's also the best there is in terms of trying to recapture some of that old magic. Another game I really like, I don't know if any of you guys have checked out, but I thoroughly recommend Beastie Ball on Steam. I think it's just about to leave early access, and I've sunk so many hours into that. That's really, really enjoyed that one. Um, I think that and this kind of get games kind of tend to misunderstand, the monster catching genre. Or it's not so much about the fact that the monsters are there and you can catch them, and more so about the fact that, like, there's a reason to keep using them and they grow beyond just when you get them for the first time. And I think when games tend to leave that aspect of it out, um, they're missing a very important part, which is that, you're not just, these aren't just things they're not guns, they're living creatures that um, they respect and interact with and try and live with and use in their day-to-day lives. And I think even Pokemon itself has forgotten that. Like, you look at all their spin-off games, and it used to kind of be the deal where it would be this new glance into the world, but um, kind of don't really do that anymore. Nintendo or Game Freak kind of forgot. Let's get through this. Okay, let's go that way. We'll get our starter Nexomon, I think. Very excited for the next one of these. If you're unaware, they're making a third, and it's supposed to be 3D models. I don't know if it's the plan is to go open world, but the 3D model suggests that. I really like this series and franchise. I think they've been around long enough that they've kind of proven themselves, to me at least. Or next game might not be, I don't know. I don't mind supporting people who are trying like new ideas with the genre that I want to see and that I think are doing it better than. Oh, here we go. Oh, there's a lot of them. Wow. Okay. I wonder if those are from the first game and these are new. I don't know. Um, I'm thinking either rock dino or normal neutral wolf guy over here. But I also like plant cat. Charm isn't a good runner. First to hop. Self-confidence and loyalty. Normally I'm a fighter type kind of guy, but I think this time around we're gonna go with Noki. I know more than you. I played this before. You played one of them, you played them all. But yeah, cannot recommend Beastie Ball enough if you guys are looking for a new new game to scratch the itch. I got destroyed. Sometimes all you gotta do is walk away. Yay, yay. It's a secret. Yeah, okay. Oh, I remember this. This is where we meet the protagonist from the first game. They just killed him. Or her, I guess. Which, say what you will, but that's one way to solve your main character problem. Have them be a force ghost. They match whatever gender you pick. I guess why wouldn't they? Maybe I'll split this up. Now that I'm thinking about it, now that we're here. Maybe I'll do one video of these, and then I'll swap over and do Monster Hunter stories too. Kind of get two separate Monster Tamer games up. Got to go through tutorials. Yeah. Okay. I've been here, done this. Like I said, you play them all, or you play one, you play them all, you know. Skunkute. Press both L and R buttons. Uh, 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 uh. That's not gonna be fun for me. Skunk. That's that. It sends us out into the world. Um, Go through, catch a few of these guys, show off some of the creature designs. We got a Woozy, and a Floozy, and a Susie, and a Doozy. Claudie, with a chance of meatballs. Capture, Nexotrap. That one wasn't too bad. Okay. Well, there you have it. This has just been a little sneak peek. If you guys want to see some more, let me know. There's tons and tons and tons to explore and collect. It's a great game if you haven't played it. Thoroughly recommend if you're looking for something kind of in the realm. But there you have it. I've been Valet. Thank you for joining me. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscription. Let me know if you want to see me play some more of this. As always, I'll catch you next time. Thanks.